All right, let's take a look at this problem over here. This is question number 3, as you can see from section 4.1 homework. Alrighty, so basically you can see they're telling us that the CBS News poll conducted on January 5th, 2017 among a nationwide random sample of 857 adults, asked those adults about their party affiliation, if they were a Democrat, Republican, or from none of those parties, and their opinion on how the US economy was changing. Was it getting better, getting worse, or about the same? So as you can see the results below, and you will see I have actually gone ahead and added the total for our rows and columns over here, because that is something you're going to need. So I've already gone ahead and added all the rows and the columns. And basically the idea is, if you were to take all 9 of these numbers and add them all together. So if you were to take all 9 of these numbers here, they would all add up to 857. In the same way, if you took 119, 403, 335, and add all those totals together, it would add up to 857. Same thing here for the rows. If you took 219, 293, and 345 and added them together, it would add up to 857. So these are all the people who were randomly surveyed, for this poll. All right, so as you can see for the first question, it asked us, what fraction of all survey respondents identified themselves as Democrats? So they're of course asking you for all the survey respondents. So that's of course our total of 857, and how many of them were Democrats. And you can see if we go to the Democrat category, look at the total for that row, because these are all the people who identify themselves as Democrats, and that total comes out to be 293. And you can see that fraction will be 293 out of 857. So that one was correct. Now, what fraction of, again, all survey respondents thought the economy was getting worse? Excuse me. So if they're talking about the economy getting worse, out of all survey respondents, then you need to go to the column that talks about everybody who said, of course, the economy was getting worse. And you can see that total comes out to be 335. And since this is all respondents, of course, you need to do 335 out of 857. If you look at the next one, it says what fraction of the Democrats thought the economy was getting worse. So this is talking about all the Democrats who thought the economy was getting worse. So you look at the total for the Democrats, which is 293. And out of those, how many people thought the economy was getting worse? And that would, of course, come out to be 128. So that's what you have to do when you're looking at these questions. You have to see which category they're talking about and then select your answer based on that. And then among all survey respondents who thought the economy was getting worse, what fraction were Democrats? So again, they're talking about among all survey respondents who thought the economy was getting worse. So in that case, you're looking at a total of 335. And then they're asking you out of those, how many were Democrats? So, of course, then that would be 128 out of 335. And then the last question was asking what fraction of all survey respondents were Democrats and thought the economy was getting worse. So again, they're talking about all survey respondents. So yes, that would be the 857. But then they're saying how many of them were Democrats and they thought the economy was getting worse. So then you're looking at the overlap between Democrats and the economy getting worse. So you will see it's at 128 where they identify as Democrats and they also thought the economy was getting worse. So again, that should be 128 out of all of the 857 people. So you have to really read which category they're talking about, and then based on that, you have to come up with your fraction. So give it a try, see if you can come up with the right answers, and let me know if you have a question. All right, good luck, take care.